Welcome to Beachside Bros. Dame, today we got something different. Totally different. Probably some folks may not have heard about it, but it's an up and coming Southern Star Paragon Bottled. Welcome back to Beachside Bros. I'm Ken.
And I'm Damon.
Dame, today we got something. The accounting department and production department have been driving by this distillery for years. And I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of like wineries. I'm from North Carolina. There's a lot of wineries and things that are on the interstate that you
keep on driving by.
Just keep on going. Just keep on going. And I'm reading an article, and all of a sudden I see it was, I think you're going to talk about it. It was not this bottle, but another bottle, a cast strength bottle that won an award. And I'm like, what the hell? I know where that place is. We drive by it all the time on, outside of Charlotte's and Statesville. And I'm like, I would have never, it's real pretty, but I would have thought that I'm never going to drink any kind of North Carolina bourbs. But lo and behold, here we are. So this is a wheater, and again, part of our bourbon travels. This is the last
of your bourbon travels.
My bourbon travels and the production department, our bourbon travels. This is again Southern Star Paragon Bottled Wheated straight bourbon whiskey out of North Carolina. Wiki, give us a little info, and I'll start pouring.
Yeah, so it is distilled by Southern Distilling Company, and it did not just win any award, like Ken said. It won like the award. It won the New York World Wine and Spirits Competition, and it beat out over 650 other entries to win the gold medal there. I think it was last year. So pretty damn impressive. Again, it was not this one, that was the cast strength, but this one is no slouch.
And the cast strength, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
The cast strength is coming. We have it.
Yeah.
We got it. We got a bottle of it. But yeah, we're going to be reviewing that in one of our other theme months that's coming up. So stay tuned. We'll put something in one of these corners to let you know what to look out for.
But like I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, this one is no slouch. It has won plenty of awards. In 2022, it won the gold medal at the Ascot International Competition, which is put on by Fred Minnick, who we all know who that guy is. And it won the gold medal also at the Denver Spirits Competition. So yeah, this one is no slouch. Really looking forward to getting into it. I'll be honest, before Ken brought this one up, I didn't know who these guys are. The only thing I know about Statesville, North Carolina is, what was it known as before Prohibition, Ken?
The town outside of Charlotte.
Besides that, it was...
That's not on the interstate that's there now.
It was known as the liquor capital of the world. So you may be going back in time a little bit with this one. The Mashbill is 70% corn, 16%, I cannot read my writing. That is really bad. 16% wheat, and the balance, which is 14%, is malted barley. And
there's grains in there.
Yeah.
All matched up.
I should have been a doctor the way I write. So, but anyway, 100 proof, I think it is. And yeah, let's get after it.
I played a baseball tournament in Statesville.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think I was 13 or 15. One of the
was MJ? Was
no,
Michael Jordan on that team at that point?
He was going to be famous at that point. No.
Yeah, Ken actually played Little League with
Babe Ruth, pal. Babe Ruth, we're almost grown up.
Yeah.
Pubescent.
Yeah. All right, so this one, a little bit of ethanol on the nose.
It's there, yeah. I've been waiting. I mean, one of the reasons I was shaking it, it's got a punch. It's packing a punch on the nose.
It's got some floral notes.
Great color, though. Great color.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, if you really open up your mouth.
Definitely get the wheat. Yeah.
You get the wheat, and you get some flowers.
The gaffer's kicking the camera over there. So if we don't have enough problems.
Yeah, that'll
be
an editing thing.
Yeah. All right, cheers, man.
Let's do it. I think this is gonna. I'm interested to see if the ethanol comes with it.
Huh. It's good. It does not have the taste that I was expecting.
Oh my gosh, that's sweet berries.
Yeah.
Sweet berries.
It's a lot sweeter than I expected given the nose.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, cherry. Yeah, the berries turn into cherry. I mean, you really get a
Yeah.
a traditional sweet wheated bourbon, but yeah, up front it's just like a cherry bowl kind of thing, and then you really get it turns into a cherry. Which is not on, to me, I'm not getting any of that on the nose.
No. It's all right. I mean, it's a little sweet, good mouthfeel. You get some of the pepper in the back end, maybe some leather.
Good legs.
Yeah. Get some nice spice. Little heat on the back, but nothing uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'd say for a bottle and bond.
Yeah.
So the other week we did the Henry McKenna. This to me has the same sort of vibe as that, sweeter, but you have that alcohol-y punch.
Yeah, I'm getting some kick on this one.
Yeah, alcohol-y punch, but man, it's
the pepper spice is quite nice throughout. It kind of starts a little bit as it hits the palate, it kind of smolders throughout, and it finishes with it's got a kind of a tight finish.
Tight's a good word.
Yeah,
it's it really. I mean, this is the third little sip I've had, and that punch is still there.
And it's funny, the sweetness that I think it lacks on the front, you get it almost, it kind of lingers in the mouth, like the pepper and the heat.
Turn it to the side.
It kind of goes down,
and give it a good breathe in. I think you get some chocolate in there.
Yeah,
leather.
Yeah, I think the sweetness, it kind of lingers well after the heat has gone away.
I guess that's oak. I guess that's more oak than chocolate. But yeah, this has got a lot going on. I can see why he did that. It's got a lot going on. The alcohol's there. I mean, there's no getting around that. I don't care what angle you come at it.
Yeah.
You're going to get a punch of alcohol. But
I feel like the notes are pretty subtle. Like
the other notes, other than that,
nothing really punches you in the throat.
That first one though, and you got berries like crazy. You don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, the leather's subtle, the pepper lingers. You get the caramel, you get the viscous, silky mouthfeel.
I mean, it's a little more of the caramelly kind of bacon spice stuff now.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Right. Ice cube?
Yeah, grab an ice cube, man. Let's see what it does.
Editing moment.
We'll be right back.
All right, we're back. We got ice, like you can see. Dane, you were talking in the while I was getting the ice and I'm pouring. You were talking about some of the notes.
Yeah, in the interlude, I would say that this one kind of threw me for a curveball. So the last tasting we did, 15, 20 minutes ago was Middle West Pumpernickel Rye. Really good. That one was, I would say, had a more robust profile, more robust sweet, more robust rye in the back, and it was kind of a melding of those flavors. This one I would say threw me a curveball because number one, I was not expecting the flavor profile after you sniff it on this one. It was, I'd say it's a bit thinner, but it's still really good. I'd say that the notes are a bit more muted. You get, as Ken mentioned, the baking spice and the other notes. I would say that they're there, but they're not as pronounced. So I think
I think some of that is, that it's a rye versus we're just looking at it. We'll pull it out.
Yeah, throw it out there.
I mean, you can kind of see that this is.
I mean, they're two different products.
Two different products, yeah. And again, we got it's a wheated rye. I guess I'm sure. They didn't have. It was non-disclosed Mashbill.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah. Correct.
So I'm sure that's probably, given the sweetness of that, it's probably not it's probably in the 50s or low 60s rye. I mean, this is wheated, so it's going to be sweeter, different profile altogether.
Yeah. And again, that one was we just did it, so it was kind of on my mind and still in the palate. So this one came through a bit more ethanol, a bit harsher, if you will.
Oh man.
But it's still really good.
There's
really
no
good.
ethanol now. Again, we always talk about it.
Bit sweeter.
Yeah. We'll swirl in there, but yeah, the ice ball takes the ethanol right away.
Yeah, definitely getting the notes on this one. The floral, and the caramel come right out.
Yeah, to me, this is like what a sweet wheat bourbon should smell like.
Yeah, I would think that this one, cheers. I instantly like the profile on the nose of this one a little bit better.
Let's see if it holds up. Let's see if it holds up. So again, this is bottled and bond, 100 proof.
Oh, that's nice. See, I like that. I like that better on ice. Hands down. And to me, it makes it brings out the sweetness, the sweeter notes. I think the caramel is magnified, while the pepper on the back, the pepper that lingers and smolders all the way through, is a bit more muted.
Smolders?
Smolders, yeah.
Nice word.
Man. Yeah, man. I'm just stepping it up.
You know,
what do you think, man?
I like it on ice. I like it better neat, but I think this is going to be pure preference. If you're a rocks guy, you won't be disappointed. If you're a neat guy, again, the ethanol's there. But I just came back to it after that. I mean, it's pronounced that it's
definitely a neat.
It's there.
I think the neat punches you more.
Yeah, but it's not bad. I mean, as it opens up, I think you would be happy. I think the problem is going to be finding it. Because not everybody's on I-77, 50 miles outside of Charlotte, which is where Statesville is, the prohibition booze capital.
Pre-prohibition
Capital of the world. There used to be a cigar warehouse there too. You could go in there and get, I don't know if it's still there or not, Exit 50.
Man, the finish is really more drawn out on this. I feel it's a bit tighter, neat, really drawn out and really sweet with the ice ball.
That's crushable, man.
So you're saying you like it neat, and
I like it both ways.
But if you had to pick one.
If I had to pick one, not what I'm commonly drinking because it's hot as hell in Florida, which is almost always rocks. If it was a cold night, I would almost always go to that. If it's just I'm coming home after work and I want to have a little after work drink, I probably would go that. Because it's it's not gonna put you down. It's not gonna ruin your dinner. If you had dinner and you just want to kind of chill out, watch a little sports, or if your accounting department puts on Bravo, you probably want to pour it a little higher.
Yeah, I get stuck with that too.
We watched a little of that last night.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't think you can go wrong. I guess that's really where I'm going. I can see why Fred Minnick liked it. We'll put a little link if you haven't watched Fred, and I can't believe any of you haven't, but we'll put a little link down in the description for Fred's site. I think he just released the top 100 bourbons of the year, and I think one of these was in it. Either this one or the cast strength was in it. So, but yeah, we'll put a link to all that in.
Yeah, another winner. And so crazy enough, I've been liking the neat ones lately, and this one the neats for me is okay, but I think the winner really is with the rocks. So that's my take on it.
Interesting. Yeah, for a bottle and bond, you would think it would go, but yeah, I like them both.
I think for me, it's just the sweetness. I think that the more as we get into our bourbon journeys, Ken, I really feel that I like the well-balanced ones with a leaning towards the sweet profile. So
I usually go the sweet as well, with the exception of the Henry McKenna, and even I think the Whiskey War was a little more punchy. But yeah, I tend to go with you. I like the sweet stuff, and then when you put an ice cube in it, it kind of mellows it out, and you can do it. You can drink it anytime.
Yeah, well, I like that. So
solid effort.
Nice. Well, the Ken I won't say your last name. The Ken.
That's fine. It's the thing.
The Ken Travels have yielded some pretty awesome bottles of bourbon. So I'm curious to see what the next round of travels brings. Ken, solid work on this one and the others. Thanks for organizing this and broadening our bourbon horizons. So.
Yeah, new month coming up. We're kind of bridging this theme, which is a wheater. We're going to do a month in February. We're going to do a month of wheaters. So get ready for that. We're starting off with a good one. Yeah. So cheers.
Yeah, 2 thumbs up. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Follow us at Insta at Beachside Bros Jacks. And thank you guys for watching. Definitely pick this one up.
Cheers.
It's a good one.
If you can find it, pick it up.
Send us a bottle too.
Yeah.